My love for Liam. Liam wasn't my first love, but he was the one that made every love before him feel like practice. We met in the most ordinary way at a coffee shop I almost didn't walk into. I was running late for a meeting, spilled coffee on my blouse, and ducked into a tiny cafe to clean up. That's when I saw him, sitting by the window, nose in a book, completely unaware of the world, including me. But fate is persistent. The next day, I ran into him again, this time in the elevator at work. Turns out he'd just joined the company as a software consultant. I was in marketing. Our paths didn't have to cross, but they did every lunch break, every after-hours brainstorming session, every quiet moment between coffee and conversation. Liam was calm where I was fire, thoughtful where I was impulsive. He listened in a way that made silence comfortable, and when he spoke, the world seemed to slow down to catch his words. I never told him how I felt, at least, not at first. We became best friends. People assumed we were dating, and we'd laugh it off. But inside, I was aching, watching him date other women while I cheered him on, pretending I didn't notice how he always smiled at me differently. Maybe I was just too afraid of ruining what we had. Then one night, everything changed. We were working late on a pitch. The office was empty except for us. He looked tired, so I handed him my jacket. He took it, and then, out of nowhere, he whispered, "You know I've been in love with you since the second week, right?" I froze. My heart raced. I didn't speak. I didn't have to. I kissed him. That was the beginning. Not of a whirlwind romance, but of something steadier, something real. But life has a way of testing love. A year into our relationship, Liam was offered a job in another country, a dream position. I told him to go. I told him I'd be fine. We promised to try long distance. We tried. We failed. Time zones, missed calls, new friends, old doubts. The distance didn't just stretch our schedules, it stretched us then. Until one day, Liam said he didn't want to keep hurting us both. That maybe we were meant to find each other, but not stay. He didn't beg. He didn't cry. He just let go. And I shattered. But even in the silence that followed, I never stopped loving him. Never stopped checking his city's weather. Never stopped saving messages I never sent. Years passed. I moved on, kind of. I dated. I worked. I smiled. But I never forgot. Then last winter, I got an email. Just one line. "I never stopped loving you either." I stared at it for an hour before replying. Last week, Liam flew back. He stood at my door, the same old book in his hand, the one from the coffee shop. Inside was a note. Maybe we weren't meant to stay back then, but maybe now. I didn't answer with words. I kissed him again, just like the first time. And that's the thing about my love for Liam. It never left. It just waited. Thanks for watching. Please like and hit the subscribe button.